standing here today with the guys from Volition, and we're going to talk about Red Faction Armageddon. Now, we just got a chance to check out the single-player demo, and I have a ton of questions for these two guys. Pardon my voice, it's been a long week, but who wants to answer this first? Where's the sledgehammer?
David. In the game.
It's there.
Yes, it is.
Okay. We didn't see any sledgehammer action, but we did see a weapon called the magnet gun, where basically you shoot something onto something, and then it flies into it. So tell us a little more about the magnet gun.
That's kind of our signature weapon of the Red Faction Armageddon, and it's something that you couldn't do in any other game, in the sense that without destruction, it doesn't happen nearly as creatively as it does with the destruction engine. So in another game, you might be able to target something, send a person flying towards it, but in ours, being able to shoot the side of a building and rip out the entire chunk of it and send it flying to something is just magic.
Right. They should just call it Red Faction, blow something into something. Right?
Absolutely. Yes.
So talk about when you have a magnet gun where you can basically deform anything. What kind of challenges does that create as a designer?
It creates maybe a little bit of a challenge, because you've got to think about more about what the player can do in the world. But what it really does is it gives the player more options. There's what we've done with the game is a couple of things with the destruction engine. And most of that's been saying, what can we do that's fun with it?
Right.
The Red Faction Guerrilla team did an amazing job getting GeoMod 2.0 working. They hauled a huge load.
Yeah.
All right. And then they gave it to us, and we got to go, okay, what can we do that's fun? And so that's just been an amazing thing. We've got a number of different weapons in the game that are more fun because destruction exists. A number of different abilities that are more fun just because destruction exists. And the way we've looked at it from a design standpoint is we don't care which one the player uses to get through something. We want to give him a really fun toolkit, and then have him go nuts with it on the world.
Right.
Nothing makes me we were doing a usability test a little while ago, and what made me really happy was when a couple of the people in that usability test found a way past a fight that we had not thought of.
Sure.
That made me thrilled as a designer, because that's exactly the way we want the world built.
Right. So what are some of the crazier things you guys have been able to do with the magnet gun?
Oh my. Every now and then you can get a building where you take it apart to such a degree that the upper half of it is still kind of barely hanging on.
Right.
You can situate it just carefully enough where you can grab that upper half of the building and send it flying.
Okay.
You can get some pretty huge chunks that are going along.
All right. Well, as we saw in the demo, you're not really so much fighting other humans right now. You're fighting some kind of alien infestation, which I'm sure we'll learn more about as more information comes out about the game.
Right.
We saw some little aliens. We saw some bigger aliens. How big are they going to get?
Oh my, that's something we don't really want to talk about at this point. We're only unveiling these the two enemies, part of the infestation right now, and I'll say that we definitely have some interesting scales to the aliens in our game.
Last question: we saw Red Faction Guerrilla, the surface world.
Yeah.
Will we see the surface world in Armageddon?
Yes, we will. The surface has been changed in the 2 generations since Red Faction Guerrilla. The terraforming's broken down. There's huge weather systems going through, giant storms, things flying through the air, lightning bolts coming down. It's very hard to live up there, which is why people have gone down below the surface. But you're not only going to be experiencing the surface, you're going to be experiencing different environments below the surface. We're not, it's not just the same. It's not just the same thing. You'll be
like an ice level, volcano level.
There will be many different environments. We'll just go with that.
All right. Well, I'm Lano. I'm here with Jim and Darren from Volition, talking about Red Faction Armageddon. Check it out, March 2011.